The key to a great turbocharger is creating the largest possible ratio between the energy it uses to what it puts out. And that's exactly what the engineers at Ford did. First of all, they put it smack in the middle of the engine, right next to the intake manifold. Why'd they do that? Well, not to pretty it up. They did it because distance equals turbo lag, and you don't want that. Proximity equals faster air displacement, so there's more power. That you do want. Next, they went with a single shaft design with a dual compressor wheel. That means less weight and better efficiency for improved fuel economy. To top it off, check out these articulating vanes that vary the flow of air based on the accelerator. When your foot hits the gas, you get lag-free turbocharging, and you get the power and torque when you need it most, every time, all the time. Making a great diesel engine is about more than firing the pistons down instead of up. It's about getting the best parts and maxing out torque, horsepower, towing, and fuel economy. Like the new 6.7-liter Power-Stroke diesel engine that Ford designed and built from scratch. Hang on to your hard hats with this one. With an exclusive new fuel injection system, precise measurements of fuel are delivered under extremely high pressure to a specially tooled combustion chamber where the explosion drives the rotation of the crankshaft. You get a cleaner burn, minimized fuel waste, and efficient, quieter component movement. What's all this precision mean to you? It means more towing, more hauling, more reliability, and more gravel-kicking, cement-chewing Ford Super Duty truck than you've ever seen before. First of all, it's power takeoff, not power takeoff, okay? It turns the Super Duty into a mobile generator by tapping into the turning power of the transmission to run equipment like salt spreaders, snow plows, a small city, whatever. And it keeps a few extra coins in your pocket, too. That's because the new Live Drive PTO function is factory-built and all the coding is already wired. That's a Super Duty exclusive. It means more time on the job, less time on the bench. So, whether you need hydraulic or mechanical power, whether you need it stationary or live to do jobs like this, you've got it, even in this kind of weather. When it comes to engines and transmissions, I like to think of them like a superhero and a sidekick. Well, the Ford guys who built this 6-speed automatic transmission tell me that might be true if your sidekick was Hercules. They tell me this new 6-speed transmission has bigger and heavier gears that can take the torque like never before. A new precise gear grinding system was incorporated, so there's less friction. And newly designed friction plates throughout the transmission allow fluid to drain more efficiently. All that means less parasitic loss. That's less energy being lost from the engine, leaving more power for you and better fuel efficiency. So when you're in overdrive while towing a small city block, you're actually using fewer RPMs because the new torque converter locks up at lower speeds. There's a lot of history behind Super Duty's gas V8. The folks at Ford are smart enough to know that when you've got something so good and you want to make it better, the next improvement is the obvious one. So they made the 5.4-liter into a bigger 6.2-liter engine, designed and built by Ford. Bigger pistons, a larger engine bore diameter, bigger intake valves, and the intake and exhaust manifolds were all given some extra girth. They also upped the IQ, so all that size and power would include improved fuel efficiency. Now you get an engine that gives you all that, plus more torque, more horsepower, more towing, and more hauling. Think of a valedictorian in a jock's body.